Hello, everybody. Welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm going to point to the bleachers here and say this will be the best Wednesday show of this week.
Well, great. We're doomed now.
No. I'm calling it out. I'm confident. I'm Kevin Pereira as well. Olivia's out. Very, very tragic tale. She got incredibly fat last night and is totally bedridden. Yeah, I mean, she fluctuates wildly.
And someone's cleaning her bed sores?
Well, yeah, she's actually kind of surgically attached to the bed at this point.
Good.
So joining us now is the ultra-fit, very slender Chris Hardwick, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, everybody. It is excellent to be here. I love this show. It's Wednesday, March 19th, and as always, we are live from Los Angeles.
Dramatic turn. On today's show, two grown, old, flabby men in a bathtub.
Yay!
Yes. One of them is actually Academy Award-nominated actor John Malkovich. You're not going to see interviews done any less awkwardly than you will in today's Around the Net, unless you watch the loop, that is. Plus, in de-evolution, the world's idiots are on parade, and we'll see a breakdancer literally break his face. Human evolution ends today, friends.
That's right. And then also in Gadget Fun, we review a Panasonic camcorder that is the world's smallest and lightest full HD camera. It's high def in the palm of your hand and only 800 bones. And then in Fresh Ink, Claire Butler brings you the best of Blizzard World and reveals the best spy comic ever.
But it's time now for the business at hand as we run down the top 5 things on the old interweb. It's online, Chris.
We're going around the net.
Are you ready for it?
Let's do it.
Let's give it like 5 seconds or so. But come on, let's count it down.
3,
wait, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it. You were a beat too late, paid crowd.
Jeez. Pink slips. Get them out. Starting things off today at number 5, we're revealing one of life's great mysteries. What happens when you press the fire button at a gas station?
Well, Kev, it looks pretty much like the apocalypse. Here, someone accidentally hit the fire button at the pump, and all hell broke loose in the form of a white cloud of death.
And now said clouds are appearing across the country as our audience goes out to try it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's no, okay, at a properly stocked and stored gas station, yes, that would happen.
Right.
At the Sitco down the street from a studio apartment, that's all rusted to hell.
Right.
You press fire, and maybe an attendant comes out and yells, "Run!"
I think actual fire comes out.
Yeah, exactly. Kick it up a notch.
Coming in at number 4 today, there's a new form of pet torture out there that's masquerading as love between owner and feline.
Oh, it is not what I was thinking.
No, it's not.
No, listen, if you want to jump out of a plane, hey, good for you. Really, well done, superstar. Go ahead and do it. Make a tape. Hell, show your friends. Talk about how it changed your life and you switched to vegan, whatever. We're happy for you. But don't bring Mr. Razzmatazz into it, all right? Because Mr. Razzmatazz's fantasy involves a sexy Siamese, a fluffy pillow, and some catnip. Not this. Anywhere for that laser pointer.
They love it.
They just can't get enough of it.
Now, I will say on the way to the ground, one can only hope that the cat's claws lacerated his low-swinging man globes on the way down.
His old
low-swinging man globes that would have been totally justified.
Yeah, cool. All right, coming in at number 3 today is an amazing new video of one of the best Guitar Hero players we have ever seen.
This intrepid axe master will dazzle you with incredible fretwork and strategic use of star power on the Go-Go's landmark song, We've Got the Beat, among other things.
Now, just keep this in mind. We're only, hands up, hands above the table. Know that we're only able to show you this video because Olivia is not here. We may get in trouble, so just enjoy while you can. Nothing could make that more pleasurable. Those were some tight solo lines, right?
And some supple blurring.
Also, the chick had a really nice ass. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, I think maybe I did.
Blurred in the middle.
I noticed it, and other parts of me noticed it, as blood rushed to my lower chambers. In at number 2 today is a new development in the most important news story ever.
Oh, this is actually very serious. The 5-year anniversary of the Iraq War.
Bigger!
All right. Oh, we talked about it in the loop yesterday. Independence, protests, and riots in Tibet.
I don't even know those words. Way bigger.
America's slowly but obviously collapsing oil-based economy?
Even bigger, Kevin. The governor of New York totally did it with a hooker.
Oh,
yeah!
I'm in her top 8. How could I have forgotten? We're ditching the sensors and cleaning up the blurs as we take you inside the wildest videos the web has to offer. It's time to offer up the craziest content we're not allowed to show you in prime time. Anything goes in Around the Net. Welcome to the United Kingdom, a nation commonly associated with tea and royalty, but recently with developing, or stumbling upon, quite a crop of amazing glamour models. Discovered while sunbathing at the beach on a day off of work, Lucy Pinder never had any intentions of becoming a model. But luckily for us, fate intervened and a few snapshots landed her a contract with the Daily Star. It wasn't long after that a 22-year-old Lucy popped up on FHM's 100 Sexiest Women of the World list at number 16. Unlike most other glamour models, Lucy didn't go fully topless until 4 years into her career, something she swears that she did not plan on becoming known for. Topless or not, Lucy's notorious for modeling with other beautiful women of the UK and for being a die-hard fan of the Southampton Football Club. Stay tuned for more women with impressive assets from around the globe all week long. We're saving the internet one bashful virgin at a time, so check back next time for more Around the Net.
And have his
Control
own airplane.
D, homepage.
That's right.
Thank you. Finally, coming in at, yes, that was a shortcut joke. Coming in at number 1 today is a new entry in the developing genre of fake web-based awkward talk shows. It's called Bathing with Bierko.
So the premise is this. You, a famous celebrity, join actor Craig Bierko for a short interview about your life and career. Naked, in his bathtub.
Yeah. The first episode premiered late last night and features a very nude, very pasty, you would say a doughy,
I would say he looks like he's made of pizza dough.
John Malkovich.
That's right.
Welcome to Bathing with Bierko.
As a kid, you were heavier. You were a heavy guy. Was this when you were in high school? Was this as a younger child growing up?
All of the above.
Portugal is one of those words that if I repeat it over and over again, it loses its meaning. Try it. Portugal. Portugal. It starts to lose whatever reference you have to it. Starts to go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or am I?
No, I understand.
If you were to work at McDonald's or Burger King or even Wendy's, like what? Can you jump right into that? Like what would?
May I take your order?
Can I get a Big Mac?
And would you like fries with that?
Yes. Can I supersize it?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Thank you for your order, and please drive up to the next window, and we'll have your order ready.
Oh,
have a nice day.
I would order fast food for John.
Wow. I'm really glad that the show doesn't have interviews like that. It'd be really, really awkward.
What if we got like a kiddie pool and some Mr. Bubble for the gadget prawn at the end of the show? I think we could have an interview go that way if you'd like.
Or I'd be electrocuted. Or we'd be
One
arrested.
of the two.
Yeah.
Either
yeah,
way,
either
good
way.
TV is going to be made. Front page a break. We'll split it.
Yeah, I think
80-20.
so. And we're in the E building too, so we could get some of those.
What, so the Daily 10's going to do a breaking story about our tryst in a bubble bath?
We can see Joel McHale's buns.
All right, as we mentioned earlier, Olivia is not in the studio today. No?
Boy, you really had to coax that out of them.
But she is watching the show live on her vacation.
That's
It's nice someone to keep up with the show.
Yeah, let's catch it. Olivia, what's going on? How do you think the show's been going so far?
Hey everybody, hey Kevin and
Chris,
I'm on vacation in
Paper Mill.
wow, I'm so glad to be here live on the show on
Wednesday, March 19th.
that was great when
That cat went skydiving.
I just love
Skydiving.
anyway, it's great to be here live on today's show. I can't wait to watch
Web tools.
later on. So have a great time, Kevin, and
Chris,
I'm gonna go back to
a paper mill.
bye.
Wow. I can't believe she took a paper mill vacation.
It was chilly there, apparently.
Yeah, it really
Who would
was.
have thought? Well, thank you, Olivia. It's great to hear from her. To get your daily viral fix and sign up for the Around the Net podcast, you know what to do. Just go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet. Type with your pinkies.
Type with your pinkies. And
elegant.
don't forget to catch tonight's 10 o'clock show featuring our new ATN
All right.
After Hours
Take it
segment.
out. Go ahead.
Exclusive videos. Tonight we're going to introduce you to sexy topless UK model Lucy Pinder, one of FHM's 100 sexiest women of the world.
Oh, well, speaking of accents, it's now time for the only news you...
That's really annoying. What is that?
This is, okay, yeah, this is the, you guys remember the big dog?
I don't remember that.
I didn't know he was from the studio. Yeah, this is the big dog. This was the rocking robot that we showed on yesterday's.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that.
He was doing some, walking over ice, jumping over obstacles, running through a forest. Generally, like, creeping people out.
Apparently, they've lowered the standards for what's considered a robot.
It's kind of a tarded eyeball.
Hang on, I actually speak Big Dog. You say you came here all the way from Boston, Big Dog?
Oh, that's good, Big. Oh, he's excited. Oh, he's here for an interview.
That's weird. I don't think we can...
Sorry, Big Dog. No, actually, I hate to break it to you. You were yesterday's #1, Big Dog. Yeah, we actually don't want to interview you on the show today.
Come back when you're a new John Malkovich.
Please.
Yes,
please.
no, don't. I know it took a long time to walk here from Boston to LA, especially when people are trying to kick you over all the time. But
yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like it can stand up. You give it a good boot, and it self-rights. I mean,
I've never seen a robot with 2 wiener bulges before.
Yeah, it's weird.
Really interesting.
Again, barely noticeable on this model.
Right.
But on others, it's a great thing. But I'm sorry, we got to move on, Big Dog.
Sorry, buddy.
I hate to do that.
All right. Okay. No, wait. I'll tell you what. We feel bad. Why don't you help us out? Maybe you can toss to the feed. You want to do that?
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Okay, Big Dog. Just look right into that camera over there.
Yep.
And
Camera
just
2.
introduce Layla. Come on, you can do it, Big Dog. Go for it. That's right, Big Dog. It is the only news you need to know.
This is so good.
It's so great.
You can't knock him over.
Big Dog, you sexy beast you. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, Apple is considering offering a package of unlimited iTunes for consumers to gorge themselves on. Plus, the final season of Battlestar Galactica is just 2 weeks away, but now there's more on the way. And your Facebook is about to get a little more private. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, call me Big Dog. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Layla. Still ahead, we're showing off a social gaming tool that brings 3D multiplayer console-quality games right to your web browser.
Plus, we're going to look at great moments in de-evolution and see a kid almost die as his motorcycle goes right out from under him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Good stuff.
And then we review the world's smallest HD camcorder in web tools. Stay with us, folks. We're coming right back.
Come back. Don't be a
Moving
jerk.
like a big dog.
Our video games aren't. This weirdo would have you believe they are. Adam vs. Adam starts in 60 seconds.
If anybody...
Video games are the great art form of the 21st century. A good game uses great design, music, and writing to create an unforgettable experience. Have you been freebasing your Ritalin again? Video games don't meet any classical definition of the term. Well, yeah, that's because classical definitions were promulgated before technology made this new medium possible. Photography and film are barely 100 years old, and of course, now they are respected fine art media. Art communicates the artist's ideas and emotions. You control a video game that takes the work out of the creator's hands. The audience always completes the art, whether it's a painting or a film or a video game. Composer John Cage once performed 4.5 minutes of silence. The audience listened to itself. That was the artwork. How's the CD? It's all right, but the live show is better. I'm Adam Sessler. And you wonder why I drink?
My name is...
Intended here in Hollywood, Apple.
The Feed with Layla Kaylee.
Welcome back, guys. Let's get to it. Apple thinks consumers are ready for a more sophisticated way of using iTunes. That's why they're exploring ways to bundle unlimited amounts of music into iPods and iPhones. Two of the options they're considering are to charge $100 more for an iPod or iPhone and split the extra amount with music labels or charge a monthly subscription fee. The $100 would give the owner access to every song on iTunes, but since that's the cost of about 10 full albums, the music companies may not think the compensation is enough for them. The FCC's 700 megahertz wireless spectrum auction is officially over, but the winners have yet to be revealed. The auction raised $19.6 billion, and the big news will be who won the coveted C block, which came with open applications and open devices. There are speculations that Google bid on the big national license, and that opened up the bidding for Verizon or AT&T to grab regional licenses. There are speculations that one of those two companies is the winner. Spotless spoiler alert though, and maybe Verizon, their CEO, hinted in an open development conference today that they got at least some of the C block. Meanwhile, the D block, which is reserved for emergency services, didn't get a minimum bid. Facebook has beefed up their privacy controls. They've added new filters that allow you to display your private information to specific people or groups on your friends list. As we reported recently, you'll also be able to use Facebook chat now to tell your friends to quit all the app spamming. There'll be no need for downloads. The chat function will automatically be located on profile pages. Right now, you can't use it with third-party apps like Meebo or Trillian, but Facebook is looking into expanding it with a Jabber API so you can use it on the go. Battlestar Galactica is ending soon, but the series will live on in Caprica. The Sci-Fi Channel announced that this spring they will begin filming a 2-hour pilot set 50 years before the events of the current show. The season finale premieres on April 4th, and it will debut online 9 hours before it airs on TV. Don't look for Starbuck and Apollo on the big screen anytime soon, though. Producer Ron Moore says he thinks it's best to keep the series as an ensemble television drama. And finally, sad news in sci-fi. Arthur C. Clarke died today at the age of 90. Clarke's fiction and non-fiction writing established him as a visionary during the last half of the 20th century. There were hundreds of innovative concepts credited to him, and the bulk of his ideas and theories were ahead of his time. In 1945, he came up with the idea of using geosynchronous satellites for communications, and that was long before the technology became commonplace. However, it is his novel 2001: A Space Odyssey that most people are familiar with him and will certainly remember him by. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Get all the news you need to know anytime, anywhere on your mobile phone. More info available at g4tv.com/mobile. I'm Layla Cayley, and you've just been fed.
So, if you thought of all the ways not to work on your computer had been invented, today's web tool is yet another way to do nothing useful with your day.
Very true. Add instantaction.com to your bookmarks. It's really like an all-expenses-paid vacation to Funtown.
Ooh.
Breaking news for all you gamers out there, PC gaming is back. Introducing instantaction.com. Through its unique web interface, Instant Action brings 3D multiplayer console-like games straight to your web browser. Combining high-end visuals and rapid gameplay with social online gaming, Instant Action allows players to form parties and easily move from one game to another. Social gaming is a key part of the Instant Action experience. Gamers can host parties and invite their friends to jump into a game with the link that can be sent via email or instant message. Gamers can also easily switch games and move their party with them. It's basically Xbox Live, but for PC gamers, and it's totally free. Perhaps sometime soon, the site will have speech capabilities, so you can talk a little smack with your friends while you shame them. But for now, the public beta has just 4 games that are already playable: Marble Blast, Screw Jumper, Think Tanks, and Cyclomite. More games will be added in the coming weeks, including the much-anticipated first-person shooter, Fallen Empire Legion. Top-notch graphics without the lag, free 3D multiplayer games online, and no additional software necessary equals pure gaming awesomeness. So sign up, challenge your friends, and start playing.
I'm going to give you the guitar riff that had, so you can just start
please,
talking.
No, let's hear from you in the army of Motorheads with our video viewer mail.
That's right, this one comes from Kingswood, West Virginia.
Hey, Attack of the Show, it's me, the J-Man. Just gotta know, what games at E3 you are hoping to expect that's gonna really wow ya?
Well, I don't know. I think Burger Time I'm looking forward to.
Burger Time 2 is fully 3D rendered. It's
Tron,
phenomenal.
Zork is a good word game.
Metal Gear Solid 7.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
It's going to be behind closed doors.
I did see Metal Gear Solid 4 at CES, and it was unreal. So I'm looking forward to seeing that again.
Well, I mean, it's coming out, so it'll be pretty much finished, which is nice.
Hopefully, yeah.
The other one, I mean, Gears of War 2. You have to, I mean, Gears of War took everybody by storm last year. We know a new one's coming out. I'm sure it'll be playable, so I wonder what new mechanics are in there.
I'm tired of just killing people in life. I want to be able to do it on a video game console
I mean,
and have it feel real.
You chainsaw 2 or 3 people on the streets. It's a change of clothing, a long-winded explanation to an officer. Here,
I have yet to find a video game that gets me turned on by killing people, so hopefully this will be able to
emotion
fill that void.
Is where it needs to come.
Yeah.
Now, before we head to break, let's see what Olivia is up to right now.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Kevin and
Chris.
I'm on vacation in
A volcano.
Wow, I'm so glad to be here live on the show on
This Comcast affiliate.
That was great when
You demonstrated that web tool.
I just love.
Tools.
Anyway, it's great to be here live on today's show. I can't wait to watch
Fresh ink.
later on. So have a great time, Kevin, and
Chris.
I'm gonna go back to.
A volcano.
Bye. Woo.
Coming up,
A little chilly there.
just a little chilly there.
Magma is very, very cold.
We're going to be celebrating the biggest idiots on the web. Guys rolling cables upstairs and downstairs, a guy whose motorcycle gets away from him, and a breakdancer who literally breaks his face.
And in Gadgetron, Panasonic has the smallest high-def camcorder yet. It's got a bunch of new features, including face detection, and we'll tell you if it's worth it. Stick around, everybody. The feed is brought to you by the U.S. Navy. Navy, accelerate your life.
We'd love.
I show you what is good to buy and what is bad to buy. Super Big Product Fun Show tonight at 9:30.
Your life force is running out.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life, yeah. G4X play.
And we're back!
We are.
Some people call them the Redneck Academy Awards, but we like to call them great moments in...
The evolution. These are special times when the whole world comes together to honor that fella what set his own scrotum on fire.
Oh, today's devolvers are assisted by a giant cable, a motorcycle, and some old-fashioned death wishes.
This is some really solid stuff today, by the way. I'm excited about it.
Well, let's kick it off with a graphic, shall we?
Let's do it!
On with the show.
Graphic!
Alrighty, we're starting things off in de-evolution today with an incredible crash that may or may not be real. Either way,
Yeah,
it's awesome.
whatever. Authenticity takes a back seat here because regardless of fact or fiction, an enormous roll of steel cable goes through a glass wall. Yes, destruction is always thrilling to watch.
Oh, not the Prius!
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Okay, Kev, so you saw the footage. Now,
I did.
Now it's time to vote. How many short buses out of 5 are we giving this clip?
All right, well, here's the thing. Again, authenticity aside, we don't know if it's real or not. I have a problem with the video, and that is that no physical harm was caused to a human being.
Maybe someone in the car that got hit when you heard the alarm?
I heard the alarm, but I didn't hear the screams of pain, which is, again, needed for arousal. So as such, I would say one bus. However, I'm going to give it a bonus bus because of that car alarm at the end. I thought it was funny. Little auditory gag. 2 buses.
2 buses.
Brings it up.
That's not bad.
Not bad. That's a good start.
2 buses is pretty generous.
That's a little appetizer.
Start off for a couple guys who probably lost their jobs.
Yeah, this is a 3-course meal, though. Let's keep it going.
All right, this next video has all the elements of greatness.
It does. It's got a cocky bravado, a motorcycle, and, of course, a moron.
Your dad's gonna be pissed over here. Oh, that did not happen, did it? Oh.
Now, wait a minute, Kevin.
Where is his protective padding?
Here's what I have to ask you, because I know you have a motorcycle.
I do.
I've never ridden a motorcycle. Are you supposed to drive your motorcycle at full speed into a parked car?
Yeah, I mean, again, before you get the license, yes. I mean, that's a good training thing, just so you can learn how to tuck and roll properly.
Right.
But the thing is, he didn't wear socks with the shoes, and that's just a fashion faux pas, especially on a crotch rocket.
Yeah, you
don't want to be seen like that.
You want to look good.
Yeah, you know, that way, you know, when the corner treats you, he can see your fashion sense.
All right, voting time. Voting time. What are we going to do?
All right. I'll tell you what. Let's head to the scorecard.
Yeah, okay.
How many short buses are you going to bestow upon this legend of motorsport?
Well, here's the thing. I'm very disappointed that his friends dropped the camera and didn't go over to see what the resultant carnage was. So, but still, anyone that would put a motorcycle at full speed while sitting on it and then let it go, I'm going to go ahead and give that 4 short buses.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I'm doubling down, because it looks like he got really hurt.
Well, that did not just happen, did it?
Yeah, well, keep filming, you jerk,
Mom's
is what
gonna
I
be
would've
pissed,
said.
not the manata.
Yeah, he's dead. You can't help him. Let it go.
All right, this next kid A very, very talented dancer. I just got to throw that out there.
A very talented dancer with a glass jaw. You know, breakdancing can get you chicks, but not doing it like this.
That kept giving right there.
That's right.
And now, you know, you see a breakdancer wearing a helmet, normally for the headstand. That guy just wears a helmet now. Period.
And he's so much better and more fluid of a dancer since shattering his vertebra.
I agree. I agree. He really gets the liquid down. America's best dance crew could use him.
That move was whack, yo. His face got served.
What?
But how many short buses does it get from you, my friend?
Because I truly enjoy concussed wobbling in any way, shape, or form.
He really did try to recover.
5 buses. That's a
Whoa,
5.
5 buses!
I hate to let that change.
Look, okay, that guy can't walk anymore, but at least it was worth it. He got 5 short buses. That's it for great moments of de-evolution today.
Enjoy the bag.
Human race doesn't have a chance. We're doomed.
Oh, do you hear that?
Why is that coming back?
I don't know.
You'll get to do your thing already.
Don't encourage it.
All right, well, don't go anywhere. Blair's got the best of Wizard World, including possibly the best spy comic ever in Freshing. He just grazed my buttocks.
And later, that was me, actually.
Oh.
In Attack This, we'll focus on future tech, specifically an arm-mounted drawing tablet and a robot that can climb walls. Stick around, everybody. Getting your car stuck on a mountain can bring an afternoon of fun to a screeching halt. But if you give it enough gas, you can get out of any tight situation. What happens next? Does the Jeep break free and slam into the cameraman ahead? Does it slip backwards and flip end over end? Or is the stress more than it can take, engulfing the car in flame? Fasten your seatbelts. We'll have the answer after the break. Getting your car stuck on a mountain can bring an afternoon of fun to a screeching halt. But if you give it enough gas, you can get out of any tight situation. What happens next? Does the Jeep break free and slam into the cameraman ahead? Does it slip backwards and flip end over end? Or is the stress more than it can take, engulfing the car in flames? The car couldn't handle the stress and it burst into flames. Sure hope that guy's got insurance.
Are you guys going to ever celebrate the German beer drinking holiday known as Oktoberfest? Because I think that would be a whole lot better than drinking green beer on St. Patrick's Day.
I agree. First of all, nice blue blockers.
Really good.
Well worn.
He can see behind him.
Second of all, I love the Oktoberfest, and yes, I've been pre-drinking since March 18th, so I'm very excited.
I'm a recovering alcoholic. When I drink, it makes my career cry. Is it weird now?
No, it's fine. It's fine. We support you, Chris. Last weekend, the Nerd Signal went up for the second major comic convention of 2008. Guess where it was? Right here in Los Angeles.
I don't believe you, but yes, Blair Butler, as always, answered the call.
That's right, and thankfully it was right around the corner from my apartment of solitude. It's really nice not to fly. Anyway, in this week's Freshing, I hit the floor of Wizard World LA to review some shiny new comics. Ooh. I'm here at Wizard World LA, Wizard Magazine's annual convention that draws over 20,000 people to check out comics, collectibles, and meet some of the industry's biggest stars. And I can't think of a better place to do Freshing.
Hey, what's up, Z4? Welcome to Wizard World.
We're kicking things off with the latest chapter in a long-running Vertigo series, Hellblazer Joyride. John Constantine is an occultist, exorcist, and, oh yeah, kind of a chain-smoking jerk. But the newest Hellblazer trade forces him to confront his past demons. And I do mean demons literally. From a very personal visit to a gentrified asylum for the criminally insane, to a horrifically depressing case of possession in Britain's worst housing project. This gritty new story arc reminds us why John Constantine is the kind of degenerate, self-serving bastard you can't help rooting for. Up next, Marvel's Ultimate and Supreme Powers universes collide in Ultimate Power. The Ultimates square off against Marvel's adult reimagining of the Squadron Supreme in this glossy hardcover, and the results are, mixed. The good news is that Ultimate Power boasts photorealistic superheroes beating the stuffing out of each other, and that's enough to make the first 2/3 of this book truly thrilling. Unfortunately, Ultimate Power ends with a terribly abrupt and anticlimactic resolution, and it sours an otherwise engaging series. Now that, my friends, is a damn shame. Pick it up if you love the visuals and can handle the disappointment. Otherwise, steer clear. And finally, the best espionage series in comics has been collected in one essential travel-sized edition. It's Queen and Country Definitive Edition, Volume 1. Fans of the BBC's MI5 or Fox's 24 should haul ass to the comic shop to pick up this jumbo version of writer Greg Rucka's utterly compelling spy series. Queen and Country focuses on one of the most fascinating women in comics, SIS agent Kara Chase. The massive definitive edition collects the first 3 volumes of the series, and I wound up reading it cover to cover in one riveting sitting. I know some of you may be turned off by the slightly cartoonish artwork, but do yourself a favor and get over it. You shouldn't deprive yourself of top-notch storytelling over the deceptively simplistic art. Just a few graphic novels to keep you busy until Comic-Con in July, and G4 will be live from San Diego Comic-Con, bringing you in-depth coverage from the convention floor. That's right, the biggest show of the year is always San Diego Comic-Con, and if you can't make it to Nerdstock this year, don't sweat it, because G4 will cover the show like spandex on a cosplayer. Oh, it's frightening. In addition to all the costumes, we'll have news on the biggest blockbusters, celebrities, and of course, comics. So don't miss San Diego Comic-Con 08 live, coming this July only on G4. Now let's go back to Kevin, who's about to get all aggro on everybody.
That's all I got. Today sucks. So
fun today?
I have, Chris.
Did you laugh?
A couple times I might have
Well,
chuckled.
that's all done now.
Okay, I guess send the kids out of the room. That's Toscola. Toscola?
I don't know how you say it. I'm from America.
T-Dog of the Toronto Maple Leafs is about to bring shame upon his countrymen in today's epic fail with maybe the worst goal in the history of hockey.
I feel bad for this guy.
Islanders have Park and Rieger up front. That's Davison on the intercept and the clear. Back on D with Meyer.
And I like that they... Oh, there's a goal! It bounces right by Toscola. Oh, you want to talk about a bad infield.
Oh,
wow.
Toscola.
He's literally just asking for the hockey version of Friendly Fire, which is an accidental ice skate to the jugular. That poor son of a bee.
Let's fail Toscola and Canada for naming their team the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, what's
with
up
an
with that?
F instead of the proper V-E-S.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It makes sense, folks. And you know, after you're named after a World War I regiment.
Yeah, but still, you know, grammar fail.
Seriously. Well done, Great White North.
Yeah, nice job, Canada.
Already got just a little bit more time left in this show, so let's hear from you guys in the army of monitor heads. It's our video viewer mail.
Roll it!
Hey Kevin and Olivia, my name is Peter Monnier and I'm a chef in training at the Culinary Institute of Canada. And I was just wondering, if I ever got a chance to meet you guys, what are some of your favorite dishes I could cook up for you?
Canada!
He thinks I'm Olivia!
Right? And where's the chef's hat, Canada?
Oh,
where's the little white fluffy thing?
All us Americans look the same to you?
Oh, you're
not Olivia.
I'm confused.
Woo, I don't
get
care
it.
about stuff.
You don't have universal health care.
That being said, I'll have the foie gras.
I love it.
With a side of flannel sauce, because I have a lot of flannel.
If you can find an animal that's tortured more in the process than foie gras, then I'm game for it, please. Sounds delicious.
With deer face for dessert.
Just skin a deer, live.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to kill it first. Literally, just scrape it, cheese grate it
just
right
cut
on my
off the
plate.
face and throw the
Bring
rest
it
away.
to the table, ask me if I want some, I'll say when.
Yeah, throw it away in front of a hungry child.
Coming up on the next AOTS, we're going to look at a Sony OLED television that has a contrast ratio of 1,000,000 to 1.
Sweet!
And Gadgetron. Everybody says, oh, plasma, LCD, what?
OLED is the future.
In what, 3 to 5 years, everybody will have one.
I mean, like, as thin as a piece of glass. It's unbelievable. Okay, so then it's time to find out what's up with Japan, including the McDonald's now offering a, wait for it, a Mega Mac. 4 times the size of the Big Mac. You heard me! 4 times!
Then, Zach is in Vegas getting an earful from Penn Jillette as he talks about his new blog and teaches us the finer points of going on a rant.
Go to g4tv.com/AOTS for all the stuff we saw today and more.
No, seriously, Canadian Chef, I really, like, that's fantastic.
That's very nice, but I'm not Olivia, so I guess I don't get that.
Oh, Chris, he didn't, no, that was earlier. That was sent in earlier. Chris.
Forget this show!
Come on, he's a chef!
Look at Canada!
It's a culinary thing. Come on, Chris! Ah. Oh, wow, he's got some very private videos on that. Wow. Hardbreak gone wild.